Hi everyone, my name is Rebecca Rod. I am a member of the New York Black Librarians Caucus, and today I am so excited to be able to nominate my friend and my mentor, Sandra Michele Echols, for the 2020 NYLA Outstanding Services to Libraries Award. If you know Michelle, then you already know, and if you don't know Michelle, you need to. She has completely changed the course of my career, and I could never thank her enough for everything that she has done for me. And I know that I'm not unique. I know that this is something that she does for anyone who comes across her path and is willing to listen and to learn and to soak up all of the energy, the time, the tools, the resources that she's willing to offer. As past president of the New York Black Librarians Caucus, she made sure that the caucus became the first ethnic roundtable of NYLA, and ever since we have kicked off with a new energy, and we have been doing everything we can to give back to Black librarians, to create spaces for Black librarians, and that really is all at the leadership of Michelle leading us, showing us the path, creating that path when it doesn't exist, and it's something that she continues to do. As a professor, as a life coach, as a mentor and a friend, she is constantly thinking of creative ways to make sure that librarianship is a better world for us and because of us. I can't thank her enough.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Sandra Michele Echols. I prefer to be called Michelle. I owe that to my mom. She definitely confused me in life. She wanted to call me Michelle. My dad wanted to call me Sandra. So I went to school and didn't realize I had two names. Long of a story short, I'm here accepting the award for Outstanding Services to Libraries. I am grateful. I first would like to thank to just give thanks to God for sustaining me and helping me make it through this as a single mom, but also as a career changer. I would also like to thank my NYLA community and thank my New York Black Librarian Caucus family for nominating me for this award. I was totally shocked when Rebecca announced it to me during one of our series when we were presenting Conversations from the Heart. And this, I'm taking it as a conversation from my heart. I entered this field, and as I said earlier, I was a career changer, and it has been life-changing for me. I've learned so much, I've gained so much, and I've shared a lot. My career began at Queensborough Public Library. I was the first teen library youth counselor. The library was located in Far Rockaway, and it was during a time when they had a lot of grants at Queens Library, and they wanted a grant-funded position, and they did not want a librarian to be in this position. Long and behold, they actually hired a librarian anyway, because I've been a librarian at heart. My first job at the age of 15 was at Brooklyn Public Library, and I worked as a page, so I was already acclimated to the world of librarianship. I have an insatiable appetite for learning. I love to read and write. And it just was a natural transition for me. But along with going to work at Queensborough Public Library, I had a skill set from the nonprofit sector that I brought with me from youth development, working at various nonprofit organizations here in New York City with after-school programs. From that position, after I obtained my librarian degree, I then became a full-time librarian case manager. That was a unique position for me. And in this position, I had an opportunity to take both of my degrees. I have a second master's that's in nonprofit management with a concentration in fundraising. So I was able to work with local nonprofit organizations throughout the borough of Queens and really build substantial programming. My MLS is from St. John's University, and I happen to be an IMLS scholar where I was trained with 39 other women. Our cohort was 40 women and men, sorry. Librarianship is female populated, so we tend to go women. I have to say that. I am, as an IMLS scholar, we were trained in urban librarianship. And our curriculum was a little bit different than traditional librarian programs. And in that, we had more classes that were people-centered. And I feel like today in the 21st century, that's exactly where the MLS degree should be. A little more people-centered. Perhaps we should have courses in social work from the social work department, classes from business department, and as well as education. Because when you look at it, librarians, we are de facto teachers. We teach each and every day uh, in the world, and when we're working and helping others to achieve or find the information that they're looking for. I am currently an adjunct professor at several colleges here in New York State, both undergraduate and the graduate programs. And I also am a reference librarian as well. So I keep myself immersed in the field of librarianship. When I was leaving Queensborough Public Library to go and work in the academic library, I was met with challenges. And I was told that it's difficult for public librarians to become academic librarians. I am one who doesn't take no, and I figured out how to craft my resume and to bring in both skill sets. In the position that I had held at the College of New Rochelle, I became the assistant dean. And it was the tools that I had in my toolkit, and in particular, having the second master's in understanding philanthropy and understanding the nonprofit sector, because grant writing is a very, very great skill to have in today's world that we live in. I actually teach my children to live by learning to earn. And that what I mean by learning to earn is if we look at the word learn and you drop off the letter L, we left with the word earn. And if we look at the word earn and we drop off the letter N, we left with the word ear. What do we use our ears to do? We listen. And when we listen, we learn. And when we learn and we start to learn new things, we can earn more, whether it is financial or just earning more knowledge for the world that we live in. So once again, I would like to thank my NYLA community, and in particular, thank you, Jeremy, the Executive Director of NYLA, and the NYLA staff, and also our current NYLA President, Ms. Jen Cannell. And again, to my NYBLC family, in particular, Rebecca, Rod, for surprising me on Zoom when we were conducting our conversations from the heart. I'm not crying today because I'm practiced this and I'm happy that I'm receiving this award. So again, thank you to everyone. And in closing, I'd just like to say that, yes, we're living in unprecedented times, but things will change and we will get past this and we'll soon be together again face to face. What that will look like in the future, no one knows, but I'm enjoying Zoom land. Thanks.